What's up, everyone? We're back with another set review. Today we are doing Bocchi the Rock. I am joined today by two special guests, both of whom you've met before. We are joined by Aaron from Ohio Weiss Schwarz
Hey, hey.
and Ollie from... Do you have a channel at this point, Ollie, or something? No, you're just
I'm a
the
leech.
original artist known as Ollie. Okay.
The artist formerly known as
Okay.
I Love Hentai.
There you go.
Wait, what?
That was his old handle on Discord. The I love hentai.
Use that name at a Bushy Navy tournament. That's cool. Whoa.
No, he's the RM truth. He's the truth. All right,
Yeah.
so today we are doing Bocchi the Rock. Like I said, it is curated. Back to this, so that we can actually get these sets out and make them more digestible. We're gonna go through the TD, probably yellow, and then we're gonna see how long that takes. See if we're gonna split off green and red. Only a 3-color set, or not green. Yeah, green, red, no blue. Yep, yellow, green, red. Very strange. It's usually not the 3-color split that they do.
I thought each member would get a color, and I was wrong.
Nope. Because I guess Kita and Bocchi have to be red. So, all right, yeah, let's just jump right into the TD. Only 3 of us tonight, so Aaron, kick us off.
All right. What is this? 1-0 Bocchi. It's your combo. On play, gets power equal to your total characters times 500, and you get on attack, check 4, up to 4, keep a music character, and send the rest to waiting room. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty normal.
The Maguro. It gets
Yeah.
power when you drop it. This is like a completely acceptable profile on a decent
Totally
trigger to be playing. There is nothing wrong with this at all.
Compared to a lot of other TD combos, this is totally fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next. I have this in here just because it is novel. Back when this came out in JP, there weren't a lot of these. This is a 2-0 with a soul trigger, and it is a frontal 1000 assist. It is not like an interesting talking point. The talking point is the fact that this is a costless level 2 character with a soul trigger. 2-0s were already exceedingly rare. We're starting to see more of them now. There's like what Mikumo and Macross is like the one that I think of. Yeah, Prosika has one as well. They're starting to print like combos on them, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, we don't have to like rate this. It's just like it's a fucking 1000.
I think it's really funny.
But like this is something you're gonna see in like upcoming sets. Don't be scared. Don't be jump scared by the 2-0 soul triggered character. They're gonna become more common. Yeah, Nijika's pretty good. All right, next.
So good.
Ollie.
Hold on a second. I accidentally closed out. We got this 3-2 Rio. 3-2 10K. On play, you can discard a card to salvage 2 characters. Neat little card.
It's better than an on-play salvage in every case that your hand is not 0, or your hand is one other character. But you know, not the greatest, but it's a card.
It's
Okay.
acceptable.
It was something I didn't see before, so I didn't curate it out. I've never seen that specific line of text on a level 3. All right, and last TD card before we do a wrap up, Aaron.
Oh, this was fast. All right.
Yeah, not that many.
0-0. On play, check up to 3, keep up to 1 event, reveal to your opponent, add to hand, the rest, and if you added a card, that's 1. And then on play, oh wait, yeah, oh, this card's sick. I love this card. Okay. On play, if your opponent has 1 or less characters in front row, you can just kill at cost 0 and just send it to waiting room. Yeah,
And you just kill it.
this is a lot better if you look at the rest of the set after, because there's a ton of events.
Yeah, an on-play event Rize is something that like you'd want to play. It gets to just be 2K, as well as having both of these effects, which is pretty decent. I don't think there's anything wrong with this. This is like fine. Event.
Submarine's like okay.
Yeah.
I like any card that's amazing going second card.
Yeah. All right. TD wrap up. We haven't had a chance to do these for a while because we've been doing the smaller sets and the premium boosters, but we are back to these wrap-up slides where I just note some notable profiles that might be novel, might be very strong even, but just don't have very interesting talking points, which is why they're on the slide instead of having a slide dedicated to themselves. So to run through them very quickly, your Brainstorm in this trial deck, the 5-card draw Brainstorm, has a plus 1500 anywhere when you play a yellow CX. If you're playing like a Nijika waifu deck, maybe that's something you want to consider. There's a 2k Leafa Punch, which is check top. If it's a character, add it, ditch, so it like digs you one closer to a cancel. Also has a soul trigger, so good when you're playing choice. They have Glow Sticks, which is just an event, a 1/1 event where you go search your deck for a climax, which can be useful depending on what kind of deck you're playing. The key to here is an on-reverse check 3 for CX, so on-reverse Kome is what people would call it. You have the standby target for the set, the level 2, which is a 2/2, where you get 3k of 3 other on board, and Hand on Core, which is a really crappy power condition that's going to crop up a couple more times throughout the set review. And then this other Bocchi here, which is just come and play heal, and on attack you can pay 1 to just stack a card from Waiting Room to the top of their deck. Doesn't get a burn like some other ones we've seen in Saikono for a heftier cost. There's just like pay 1 for a cheaper but worse effect. But that's about it for the TD. So we're just going to jump right into the booster. And Aaron read the last one, so we'll just go on and I'll read this one. We got this Nijika Brainstorm. It buffs your max hand size by 1, which is a ridiculous line of text, previously only seen in Itsuki Quince. And then it is a self-rest salvage Brainstorm. And it has a soul trigger.
This is like an S, right?
Fun
Dude,
bit of
insane.
trivia. Yeah, fun bit of trivia. Standard in Shirakura Fest 2024, I believe. It was this past year. Was not won by, this is standard, so where you can play literally any card. You can play any cards together. The deck that won standard, which is like a world where you can do insanely broken things, you can mix all the cards together. The deck that won was actually just Puzzle and Dragons, nay, because she's not restricted in standard, with 4 of this Brainstorm and 4 of the Ina Climax swap, so that every single card in their deck was a soul trigger that possibly
that's
could
so
be.
real.
It's very, very funny. That's neither here nor there for this, but like obviously you just fucking get to play this Brainstorm and you get a cracked card in your deck for no reason at all.
Dude,
that gives you
so
plus
good.
1
It has
hand
a soul
size.
trigger.
It's very good
It has
with
a soul trigger.
with the level 1 combo that you play in Bocchi, because it can turbo plus your hand, and this keeps you from being able to go overhand because you get a buffed hand size. Buff hand size good.
Dude, they'll put a soul trigger on anything these days. Oh my
They
God.
really will. I remember when they showed this and I was like, why does this card have a soul trigger? When will they stop?
Oh, okay, but
They
it's
never
been-
stop.
Yeah, it's been
Yeah.
like that for like every set now. Like, oh, another one.
Another one with a soul trigger. It's just, this is life now. This is life. We deal with it.
This is your life.
Yeah. All
There's
right.
so many sets after this, so you'll just get a random thing with the soul trigger.
Ollie, next one.
Is level 0 Bocchi. When this is reversed, you're gonna be able to 3 cards to the top of your deck. You're gonna be able to 1 or more cards. Choose up to 1 music character or the 1/1 event or a 2/1 event. They have the same name.
Mhm.
And add to your hand, and send the rest of the cards to the waiting room. And then choose 1 card in your hand, send it to the waiting room. So on reverse Rize for character one of these 2 events, and then it's a level 0 stock bomb.
Card's sick too.
That's a really good card.
Yeah, this is really good because you want to run high counts of it for another card that we'll see later in green that works with this, as well as I think a couple cards actually work with this specific Bocchi.
Yeah, this card. Yeah.
There's a lot of payoff for running high counts of this, which means that you get to be one of those decks, like Chainsaw Man, that just gets to look at your opponent and say, haha, I coincidentally play 4 zone bombs, and then your opponent like wants to tear their hair out and kill themselves.
Bombs are OP as long as people are playing
In
them
Minecraft,
alive.
sorry.
This card's
but,
so good.
yeah, this card is really good. And also adds the events. One of them is a, before people ask, one of them is a Magic Stone, the 2/1, so it's Stock Shuffle, the bad one. But the other one is just a mask, which is very good.
Yeah, 1/1 powerful. 2/1 okay. Well, 2-1 gets better because of the art, but
Yeah, the art is very funny. All right,
But
back to
there's-
Aaron here.
so much good art in this set. All right. Oh, yo, Ninja combo. All right. On your turn, for each of your other music characters, this gets 1k. And then on attack, if you have the choice climax, if you're full board, pick one music in your waiting room, add it to hand or send it to stock. If you send it to stock, this pumps 2k. So what does that make this? 10k?
It makes it fucking worse than the TD combo on choice. Jesus.
Yeah.
I don't like full field condition like level
At
ones
one?
unless they're
That's not
really
fun.
powerful. This is like it's only on turn. Was the Shion big, Ollie? Do you remember from Slime 2? Was that card like
I think
big
I
up?
think it's
I think that
I
held
think
its
it was
power.
5500.
Yeah, it like held its power cross turn and was just on attack salvage with a choice. This has a
Yeah.
little bit more utility, but it's only offensively slanted. It can get really big, I guess, if you send a stock, but like I don't know.
Bro, it can match Kishi, but
It doesn't add
whoa,
just on attack salvage.
it's not that good.
It's not that. Oh yeah, it is like over the line. You're right. I didn't want to. I was trying not to be that harsh, but
This is
it
like the
is.
second best Nujika combo.
Yeah, it's not very good at all. All right. Next we got Nijika 2-1. It is an assist. All of your characters in front of this get 500 power times their level, and then you can act. Ditch a copy of itself and rest to any two of your characters to send 2 cards from the top of your deck to stock. I don't even know how to evaluate. That's funny.
I see people play it, but like,
I mean, it's not okay. Rest 2 to blind stock 2. It's ditch 1. If this card's already on the board, if you have to play it and you ditch another copy, you basically like hand to stock +1, right? But it's only for a specific card, which means you'd have to play 4 of this, and that's what I hate. Don't like that at all. The effect is powerful, but I don't.
Thinking the deck that can run free early play healers, I feel like you don't want this card.
Spoilers, but yeah, Ollie's right. Completely correct. I don't know how you justify playing
like
this. I do not like it.
You play this because then you get the sleeves that have the same art, and you just confuse your opponent because they'll be like, "Whoa,
Mhm.
those are sleeves."
If you ditch the card fast enough upside down, you can pretend it's the
Like,
card
oh,
you need to ditch for cost. You can confuse them. Don't do that. That's cheating. Do not cheat.
But only if the over sleeves
Only
are the same on both
on the
sides.
same
so
art,
they
yeah.
can't.
All right,
I don't like
next,
it, but-
Ollie.
All right, we got this level 0. The boys. When
They're
this
all
is
here.
That's good too.
They're all here. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you have 2 more other music characters. You draw a card and discard a card, and then you can. When this is placed on stage from hand, you can ditch a music character to draw a card.
Yeah, it's double filter.
Double filter.
It's
I like this card.
not
It's
quite as good as the Arisu profile, but it's like
yeah.
just as good.
It's like
It's like
they've been like realizing
good
that like
enough.
Arisu and TD Rimuru are like too good. And then sometimes they print those cards into sets and they don't see play. Like like our Ari Ferretta has TD Rimuru, and they just don't play that card.
Huh?
Yeah. That's, like not even
I
in the
also don't
decks
see
that
Ari
like
Ferretta,
puke
but-
a billion zeros, but like, yeah, it's just like I don't know. Sometimes they just go, gotta give him we're gonna give him a double filter, but it's gonna be from the worst 2 zones possible. But this is still a good double filter. You play this card for sure because you got to be able to filter shit out of your hand. This is like a really good 1 of, maybe even a 2 of, depending on the deck. All right, back to Aaron.
All right, Zero Nichika on play. Pay 1. Clock yourself from top of deck. On play, just salvage a music from waiting room, and then on your opponent's attack phase, you can run this up to front row center.
Runner Ricky.
It's so much worse than the one from
Wait, it's a
like
center
Oreco.
runner.
Yeah, it's only
Yeah.
center. It would have been a little bit better if it was.
Oh, I was like, this is like just like power crept Hayasaka, but it's not.
No. It's also on play, not on death, like the Chisato. Chisato's just
Oh.
on death, right? It's not double timed. I can't remember.
Which card?
The Chisato from like Oreco. I believe
Oh.
that is just Licorice. Oh, I didn't put it in any text.
Guess it wasn't that good.
Embarrassing myself. Blah, 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 blah. I can't find it. I'll find it later. Anyway, neither here nor there. It's worse.
It's on death. Chisato's on death.
Yeah, Chisato's on death. This is on play, which I think making it as a runner, it's not good dropping either way. It's only good dropping one way, which makes me not like
Top
it.
deck. New player top deck clock scares me.
Oh yeah, you're used to only setting.
Yeah, I'm used to being able to choose from waiting room.
Newer
This isn't
player.
power
COVID
creep.
competitive player. Spooky blind. All right, next. All right, we got this 2-1 Bocchi. It's Fumio for 1. That's it. For pay 2 ditch 1 overall. That
Okay.
is fine.
Aren't there other Fumios that are just like on play rest?
Those
Not
are
if they're level
level
2s. Not if they're level 2. Yeah. If they're level 2s, they usually have an additional stock
Level
cost.
3 Fumio is either pay 1 or rest a standing character.
I mean, it's a Fumio.
Yeah, I
Good to
mean,
have. Well, because the set doesn't have a. Well, it has a stock shuffle, so it doesn't have an actual stock swap. So.
yeah, no real stock swap. This is from the time pre-Grisaya Phantom Trigger where they were like, no real stock swap anymore.
Yeah, they're.
And then
they're
proceeded
like,
to print
stock swap.
a bunch of degenerate cards that just mill the bottom of your deck to see if they kill you. Which thankfully they've realized is not good design. They started to ratchet that one back and put stock swap back in the game. So, but you probably play
It's to put the climaxes back into your opponent's deck so you can mill
yeah,
them.
it's just a sine wave, bro. It's like it's like stock swap
It's
too
so
good.
Over. We're so bad.
Yeah, it's like
So
stock
over,
swap
so
too
bad.
good. Icy tail is fine, all the way back down to icy tail is stupid. Stock swap is okay. Like, you know,
What a world to live in.
it's a circle or sine wave, whatever you want to call it.
I mean,
All
it's
right.
fine. Yeah, I mean, at least they gave the set Fumio.
Yeah, it does have some form of decompression. They
Mm.
usually give sets something. All right, Ollie, go ahead.
Alright, I got this 3-2 Nijika. If you have 6 more climaxes, this is -1 level in your hand. Yuck. When this is played from stage to hand, return all cards you wear into your deck and you shuffle your deck, and this gets 2k power. Gross.
I think this card was designed to be played with the early play level 3 combo that's also yellow. But yeah.
This card paid for Arya's crimes. This card is woefully terrible because of I don't even think it's bad.
Is there a free fresh counter in Bocchi?
I don't know. I'm not quite sure. I don't think this card's actually that bad. It's just that it's a pay
It's got a bad early
to.
play condition.
Well, yeah, but it's a pay to free fresh that puts a body on the board instead of just being a dinky, stupid level 0. In the right kind of strategy, I think it's fine. Like Aaron mentioned, the yellow EP combo. It swings in at 12. I think it's actually fine. I don't think it's the worst card ever, but you got to be in a very specific kind of deck that like really needs this. Like they don't have a lot of deck control.
Yeah, I think it's better just because it specifically enables this other combo that's coming up, but outside of it, it's kind of
Yeah. If only Arya. What was comparing this to Arya is just like a very silly thought experiment. It's like the same early play condition Arya then refreshes your deck, searches a card, and is then a global 1500
Yeah, I
for
miss Arya.
500 less power. Yeah, I miss Arya too, brother. Unbanned D-side. D-side did nothing wrong.
No. There is a free fresh counter, but you have to discard a specific Kita.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Three,
I
two
think you
early
play
play
that
now.
Kita, so that already sounds better.
Yeah.
I don't know if you do. Oh, yeah, wait, it's the 3-2.
Isn't that the
So,
early
yeah,
play?
yeah, it's the 3-2.
It's a
So,
3/2
yeah.
early play Kita.
Yeah, you do play that card. So, all right. Moving on.
You can free fresh at level 1 with that too. I guess,
Aaron
but-
gets the cool Nijika.
Oh wait, no, wait. I forgot to mention the other Nijika is better because the SR is really funny. It's the meme Nijika face.
Oh, is it? Hold on.
Yeah.
I'll go find it. You read the card. I'll go find it.
All right. So this level 3. On attack, pay 4, discard 1. If you do so, burn 2. And this gets 1k. And this card also gets on play. Cancel burn up to 2 times per turn. So pretty much like so you do your burn, you do your attack. If either of those cancel, you can ping 1, ping 1.
Ping one, ping one.
Wow.
I love ping
And this
1.
is an off finisher?
Ping one, ping one.
Wait, this doesn't have a funny face. You said the other card.
Yeah,
the-
no, the other
oh.
3 too.
Oh, I found it. Hold on.
Dude, it's the funny Nijika face.
I
so
found it. It's this one, you mean? That
It's
one.
so good. Look at it.
Yeah, that is really good. Okay.
You play it just for the SR.
Yeah, you play it just for the art, yeah.
All right, Ben.
So
back to
pay
the
4,
card.
burn 2 with cancel burn 1 twice.
almost playable.
But it only trips. The cancel burn will only trip once on each instance, so you could get it in the following ways. They would cancel the burn 2, you get a ping 1, and then if they cancel the ping,
one, do you get another?
you get the ping. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or they cancel the burn 2, you get a ping. They eat it. They cancel the swing. You get a ping. That's very good.
That's like
I
that's
like
a playable
cancel
off
burn
finisher.
Yeah.
That is really expensive, but I assume if you're playing a Nijika deck, you are like giga stocking.
Yeah,
because that's all you do. I mean, the card's good outside of that. I think this is.
There's a Giga
Very
Choice
good.
deck coming up too, so it's definitely possible.
Oh my god, I hate those things. I hate those like give all your characters choice
No,
for your decks.
nah,
Everything is a
creativity
choice.
so good.
Ugh. All right, next. We got this Nijika Climax combo 3/2. It was placed on stage from hand or by the Climax combo effect of this card. You may draw 2, ditch 2, blind stock top. And then the Climax combo is the end of this card attacks. You can pay 3, ditch 2, and send this card to memory to choose a character in your waiting room and place it in this card's previous slot, obviously as standing. So it is like the pseudo restanders that can loop infinitely, quote unquote, until you run out of copies because they send themselves to memory. This is like the Rimuru or the Mashiro, which are from Slime or Bang Dream. This one seems worse. This one seems more expensive. Am I crazy? Or is this
wasn't
more
Rimuru
expensive?
pay 3 ditch 1?
I
end of
think so.
attack?
I think so.
It is, but this Nijika also gives you 1 stock back though.
Oh,
So
okay, I
instead
see.
of
Because
And you get
when
stock.
when it comes in, you get to stock 1. And
Yeah. I mean, the draw 2, drop 2 could also be like somewhat usable because then you could get rid of other. You could draw into itself, or you can
Nijikas
get
that are
rid of the
still
ones
in
in
your deck.
hand.
Okay, all right. You've made me see the negatives
No,
in a different light.
I like this combo.
I think it's
No,
I think
this
it's
is
just fine.
definitely
I think it's
playable.
worse than the other two. Because knowing what I know of Bocchi's targets for this, you don't have like some crazy stuff to pull off it like Slime and Bang Dream do.
Yeah.
I guess you
Um,
have the Nijika that we just looked at, but that's a lot of stock, and you're spending a lot of stock.
You're already spending. Yeah.
You're already spending so much. We'll keep a note of see if we see anything spicy. I know there was the Bocchi on attack can stack a card from the TD. Maybe that's a thing you can use. You're just looking for any level 3 that has an on attack effect with a cost that you could reasonably pay. If it was summoned on, which is it has to be something cheap because can't be paying for this pay 4 whatever with this. Unless you can, I don't know. That's a lot of stock, a lot of hand. I don't think that's possible.
I think everyone plays this deck at least once, just to get like as many attacks as possible, and just
The fact that it's
just for the
ditch
feeling.
2 is what's really, because this card doesn't actually cantrip. The fact that it's ditch 2 is like super limiting.
Yeah, that's what makes it a little bit worse than probably the Reamer, since the Reamer is only like ditch 1. But
Might be a C plus. That's way too heavy, I think.
no, I believe just trigger choice. You have like a
Yeah,
billion
just trigger
choices.
choice. But you need
Wait,
stock.
no, you have the Nijika. No, you have the Nijika that gives you extra hand size. You'll have the hand size.
No, you won't, because you have to ditch 2. You draw 2
No,
ditch 2.
the Nijika Brainstorm. You'll just have extra hand size throughout the entire
Oh,
game.
that's why Nijika has extra hand.
Bro,
even
you
though
get 11 hand. You're fine.
Yeah, but you have one in the front row.
Yeah. Okay, well, realistically, you have 9 hand. But
Yeah, realistically, it's not.
it
Yeah,
does
you
kinda
spawn
suppress
it.
the
You
cost a
spawn
little.
a Nijika Brainstorm with this to get another
Oh,
+1
yeah.
hand.
Yeah. For the end of your turn. Okay, never
Yeah,
mind.
you
Moving on.
spawn it.
All right, Ollie, go ahead.
1-0 Rio. When this is placed from stage to hand, this gets plus 3k power, and then when this is sent from stage to waiting room, you can pay 2. If you do, look at 2 cards at the top of your deck, choose up to 2 music characters among them, reveal them to your opponent, add them to your hand, put the rest in the grave. So pay 2, potential +2.
You squint really hard. It's like Aqua.
Okay, no, I did think of, okay, no, but the set has an Aqua anyway.
Yeah, it
so-
does. I wouldn't play this, but if you were playing your Giga, wait. If you're playing your Giga Choice deck, where all you do is stock, this is a way to maybe get some hand.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, yeah, you could attack with this first, and then attack with the Nijika and play it over, or no? No, previous slot, no, you can't. But
Yeah,
yeah, how do you play this card?
you just play it as an
You just
auxiliary
plus
level
hand
1.
forever?
You stand by over it.
It helps you play
standby
shitty
for
cards
your
to make
standby?
you play a subpar card to make your other shitty card the Nijika level.
I think you just
Sorry,
go
the
over your regular
Nijika level
Aqua.
1 combo slightly better. And you want to die.
That's my favorite game plan in any card game.
Yeah, I love playing bad cards to make my other bad cards slightly better.
Yeah, it's for the creative people out there. Like, yeah, I'll make this bad card work.
Creative.
Mhm.
It's got
No,
potential,
every locals has one.
as a famous person once said.
I've got plenty of cookers at my locals. They'll probably look at this card and be like, yeah.
Yeah, Ohio is a burned out kitchen, that's for sure. All right, next card. That was Ollie Spec Aaron.
All right. This card gets an S for art. On attack, this gets X power. X equals your opponent's characters times 1k. And then on reverse, if you have a climax with choice, you may draw 2 and then discard 2. Oh, on reverse. So it goes neutral.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a hand fix, but you have to have a choice climax on the board.
Wouldn't you just play the other like hand fix
Yes,
instead?
because it plays into choice. The other one pluses. Good art.
This
Not good.
very good.
Not a good card.
Wasted art.
All right, more 2/0s with soul triggers. We got this Nijika. It is a brainstorm. You pay 3 and flip over the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose one level X or lower music character in your waiting room. Place on stage in any slot. X is the number of music characters among these cards. Hear me out.
This is an old profile.
You play standby. You stand by this to the board at level 1, and then you pay 3, which is probably all of your stock from the previous turn, and then you mill 2 climaxes and an event, and you summon a level 0. And then you lose.
You almost had me.
Yeah.
Guys, in the first half, not gonna lie.
This is a funny card, but not a good card.
I love the art because I am also praying as I use this card.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, we're all praging.
It's it is Prage.
I mean, like, maybe someone will play this with that like tap 2 card because then you'll be like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's a brainstorm. I don't need to rest.
It
So now I
is
can
a
combo
it
right
is
into this.
it is potentially a
And then
plusic
you-
brainstorm that you could spam.
Yeah.
That is the best thing.
Ah.
That's a dude. That gets a funny plus.
No, don't
Play,
you?
it's
Don't
playable
you worry,
plus.
Yeah, that's a funny
Well,
plus, dude.
When I play this, pay 3, and I get this Nijika combo that we just talked about, and then I get to my Nijika's attack, and then I realize I don't have stock because I just paid 3, I'll be laughing.
Yeah, dude,
There you
stand by this out, pay 9, get 3 level 3s on the board. It's like your Alice Kiragus.
Yeah,
Whoa.
and then they don't do
Without
anything.
any of the healing.
And they don't do anything. For 9 stock, you can be worse than Alice Gear with 1 stock in one hand.
We have Alice here at home.
Strong.
Yep. All right, next card. This.
Alright, this is what you get out with that card.
All right, so this is Ollie. Go ahead.
Oh, this is also great art on both cards.
It's man.
It's a 2 or less CX early play, on play heal, and then climax combo on attack with the choice. Perform one of the following 2 effects of your choice. Load 2 cards to top of your opponent's deck. Choose up to 2 of them among them. Place them on top of their deck in any order. Send the rest to the waiting room. Or choose up to 1 music hit in your waiting room. Add to your hand. Then send up to 1 card from the top of your deck to stock.
The
I
Mocha,
want to like this
It's
card.
Mocha or salvage.
and you heal. There's like nothing wrong with this at all. This is like, okay, it's low impact as like an early play, like quote unquote combo, right? Like
So
compare this to
tiny,
like
though.
Kanata or like Rushia or like any of the other like mid game climax combo stuff. This is lower impact, but it's also like much lower overhead. You just put it in your deck.
Yeah, but those cards are also like really easy to recur.
Dude, she's so tiny. She's
This
only
one's
9'5".
not so much.
Yeah, you'd have to have some other way to get your climax over and over.
Dude, I spent all this stock and
If this was defendable or recurable in some way, I would like this card more.
Yeah, the low power line means you basically have to play it alongside of assist and have backups. You can salvage backups, thankfully, but then like, you know, you're salvaging a backup to save your card that like doesn't achieve anything but give you an open lane, which like maybe is good, maybe is bad, depending on what happens. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I
You're
think-
getting a stock to then immediately. You're getting a stock in hand to immediately spend that stock in hand on your opponent's attack step.
I can see you maybe run like a 3 climax split with this or something.
Yeah, that's
and,
what I
like,
was gonna
y-
say.
Like so, this would be your healer, and then if you just have the climax, or you can play into the climax,
yeah, you get to push some damage.
This sounds like playing worse Ichika. Not gonna lie.
I mean,
Well,
yeah,
not
this
every
is
set can be Quince.
not every set can
Well,
be
actually,
Quince,
no,
yeah.
we can be Quince because we have Itsuki. Actually,
Yeah, we do. Yeah,
But-
we're Itsuki and Ichika at the same time.
Yo.
Or both. All right. Next card.
oh my, dude, I love the art.
This
in
is
They
your,
picked really good
This is
screenshots.
so
This is you,
strong.
Aaron.
All right. Oh, so okay. So whenever your opponent acts, you may draw 1. So like brainstorm or backup. Discard 1. And then it's also tap self. Give a character 1k.
I put this on
it's-
here because it has funny art. It's like the world's shittiest act floodgate.
It's like you're playing.
You better be
Max
careful,
C.
dude. I'm a draw ditch.
It's like
If you
you're
use
playing
that
It's like you're
for
playing
Max
Max C, but you go.
How is
neutral.
this Max C?
You're like, oh hey man. Plus, I dare you.
Yeah, plus, dude, I can hand filter. I have so many climaxes in my hand right now. Please act. Please brainstorm.
Watch me draw into my cancel and then immediately discard it.
Yeah, exactly. Watch me draw this climax and ditch it.
You know what? You'll get someone with it. They'll be
Uh,
like, damn, he's got a bunch of climaxes. I can't use an act.
This goes from C- to regular C because
It's
of the
A plus art.
I don't even remember the context of this.
It's
I don't
just
remember
one
the
of her-
context
it's
for
just-
like half of these.
It's
arcs.
just one of her like crazy like headspace things going on.
It's got like the
that could
fucking
be
Alice
any,
in
like,
Wonderland
moment.
clock in the background.
Yeah. All right, we got this Rio. When this card is reversed, you can send this to Clock. If you do, search your deck for specifically the Nijika, place it on this card's previous slot as rest. Cover your deck afterwards. Damn, it's not Sokka. And then
That's how
when
you get full board.
when your other music character is front attacked, you can sack this to choose one of your characters and give it 1,000 power, 1,000 power field counter.
Those are two very conflicting effects.
Yeah,
You-
they could have given this card more synergy.
Yeah,
To
this
me.
is a bad Manatees card. The Manatees chose two effects that did not work together.
The 1-0. Okay, same score.
Especially because the Nijika is like offensively slanted. So what are you protecting with 1,000? Yeah, this is dog shit. You only play it in your Nijika waifu deck that plays this crappy combo. So sorry.
I mean, it helps you get the board condition, but then the payoff
Sorry.
is not. Ugh.
All right, Ollie, you get the
Oh,
Giga
is this
choice.
the
Now
give
we're
everything
cooking.
choice?
Now we're cooking.
It's a global 500, and then if you have the choice in your climax area, if you have 3 or more other music characters, all your other level 0 Bocchi, Rizes, Nijika Brainstorms, and Kita early play get choice trigger in all zones.
Now we're cooking.
These
Wow.
cards fucking suck. F for suck.
I like how
No,
all the cards it
I like
gives.
this profile.
I like how all the cards it gives the choice trigger are like good playable cards that you actually. Run.
Yeah, that's the best part about this. Except, why would you in a deck that was playing good playable cards? Why would you choose to play an unplayable climax combo? At least 2 of them also have soul triggers.
I don't
True.
give it an F just because of like the
F
creativity.
plus.
It's like people can like be a little creative with it, but
Yellow is not a creative color.
I'll just be like, oh man, this is a choice, and then not get any.
That was like a deep reference. I don't know if anybody got that one.
Yellow is not a creative color.
Yeah, it was from those really
is that-
cursed Muppets
Yeah.
videos. Yeah. Where they just go, red is
What,
not
don't
a
help me, I'm
creative
scared?
color. Yeah, don't help me, I'm scared. Something like that. Yeah,
Oh, what year is this?
that's a long time ago. Look, I'm a boomer.
Dude, I was
Always
in
a
high school
boomer.
when that came out.
I am a.
I was
boomer.
also in high school when that came out.
Wait,
I'm
what?
pretty Sure. Was I? No, I had to be in college. No. Yeah, I was gonna say that's a little bit of a different.
No, don't go back to my middle school. There's no way.
All right,
Anyway.
next card. Commiserating about being old.
This is me. Ollie did the
Yeah.
last one.
Yep.
All right, on play. If you have another Ryo, you get 4K only this turn. So that's 7-5. Oh, okay. Well, this is interesting. Okay, you also get on play, pay 1. You can just kill your opponent's traits. That's not bad.
It's like
I-
Ryder. I mean,
Deleting traits slaps.
I like
Ryder
deleting
was pretty.
traits.
Ryder was pretty good. It's like
I like
really
deleting-
hard to fit, but it's really good when it's good.
All the trait killers I see are either on like an event or on a 0, which makes like this on play pay 1 kind of weird.
I mean, the only deck this would probably be relevant for right now in English is Slime. I think.
I think
Oh,
that
yeah.
works off
But, like-
names, doesn't it? All right, makes the Muron
Well,
small. I think
Well,
Yeah, it makes the
well,
Muron
well,
small.
they don't lose hexproof though. I don't believe.
Yeah, but it'll let you run over. I mean, there's probably just like a lot of sets that like it would.
Yeah, I
disrupt.
mean,
It's
if you
just the
have
fact
like
that,
a
you don't
one
think
slot,
about it.
yeah. I mean, if you played Ryder for the same reason, what were you going to use it against? Who knows? But you slotted a copy of it in your deck because you were a Fate, and you didn't have anything else better to do.
See,
Zero
no,
fucking days,
No,
brother.
they do not
No.
get hexproof because it gives your traded characters hexproof.
Oh,
so there you
shit.
go.
It does.
we can
do
use this on
hexproof.
slime if it stays on the
One
board.
card. This is how you pay 1 stock to kill Slime's board, and then they put the card back out the next turn.
I mean, it's better than fucking
It's
just running
better-
into
yeah,
them
it's
and
better
letting
than
them do
doing
what they
nothing.
want.
Yeah, it's better than doing nothing. I mean, the
Hey,
cards
I'm-
are really pretty okay.
This would have been better if they gave it a soul trigger.
Well, yeah,
That does not help the problem of there being too many soul triggers in the game, but you know,
yeah.
it would have been a little
The
better.
power being name locked is also a little cringe. To be
Yeah, the
honest.
fact that it's just not an
yeah.
on-drop 7/5 for like any other condition, that's pretty cringe. I would rather this be a 6/5 with a much more reasonable power condition, but whatever. I
A
mean,
little bit better.
you play like there's like the Rio runner. Like there's a chance that this card could see like the Rio early play. There's the finisher. Like there are plenty of times where you actually get the power off this. So I think it's
Dude,
fine.
if that first effect was like a flicker or something, this
That would be, well, yeah, it would be like, that's why the
That'd be
2/1
insane.
rider was so gross, because it,
Wait, that's what that was?
the rider was like freeze a card and remove traits.
So good.
Yeah.
Man. Play Fate.
Alright. 0 fucking days, bro. No, you don't, by the way. Okay, so I'm gonna read like the most tragic Nijika card ever. This is a 1/1. If you don't have another character in your back row, it's a frontal 1,000 and 2-cost encore assist. Which means you can't have another card in the back row, and your set that ostensibly is not playing stamp. I don't understand that first effect. And then it is a brainstorm. It is a check 3 brainstorm as a 1/1.
But you have to pay 2 basically to get your brain.
Yes. And you can't play standby because then your back row would be full and you wouldn't get the effect. I'm like really unsure what the point is. At least it's an assist and a brainstorm at the same time if you can't have another slot. I don't understand the importance of not having the other slot. Or what the flavor is. Or
maybe if this was like a global 1K.
If it was a global, yeah. A global
that would be more worth not being able to use your other back row slot.
I hate it. Bad.
I do not like Sam I Am.
Not a good card. Okay, next. Ollie.
All right, we got Bocchi in Despair. 1/1 4K on reverse. It's a stock Adachi, and then when this card is reversed, you can ditch 2 to send the top card of your clock to your waiting room. Funny card.
I read this and then I was like, does no one play this card?
I mean, when you have 9 hand?
Yeah, no one. I've never seen this card in a deck.
I think it's because like it's hard to fit yellow in.
Yeah,
in
I can.
deck.
I can buy that, but like, if you were, what a card! That's a good card. That's a good fucking card.
No, I do like that.
Yeah, and your set that can have 9 hand, an Adachi that could heal you, which is good because your Adachi's gonna open up a lane anyway.
And we got a soul icon.
All right, next. Back to Aaron.
Oh wait. Ooh. Okay. Experience. If your level if you have 5 or more total level in your level zone, pick the 3/2 player. Oh, from your hand, just play it and then marker it. What is the 3/2?
The Super Saiyan Bocchi.
Yeah, Super Saiyan Bocchi does the following thing. For every marker underneath it, it has 1,000. When you get a reverse, you can choose a Hitari, which is any Bocchi, and marker it. So it gets 1,000 power. It's like Rem. And then when this is sent from stage to waiting room, you can. When this card is sent from stage to waiting room, you can return this card to your hand, and then choose a character with Hitari in its card name and send it to stock. So when this card dies, you can like put one of the markers from underneath it into your stock and return it to your hand.
It's Rem. Back. It doesn't heal though, right?
No, it does nothing.
When it dies, you get the cost of the event back.
Yes, when it dies, you get the cost of the event back.
Yeah,
dude, I miss Rem.
It's funny if like your opponent just doesn't have outs.
I think it's funny that this doesn't actually require you to play any red. You can play this in a mono yellow deck if this is the only way you.
Where does the Bocchi need to come from?
Hand. And then it returns back to your hand.
Okay, but then you would need red unless you have another event to play.
Yeah.
I like.
It's like okay.
I think it's pretty funny.
I like Super Saiyan Bocchi.
Yeah.
I wish
like that she's Gary.
For the art, it's really good.
She's gathering a bunch of power. I mean, that card's a common. It can't be too good.
Why not, dude? We have fucking cracked commons all the time.
True. I guess you're right. All right, yellow notable profiles. Real quick. Level 0. It is a come and play level swap from Rating Room, and then a pay 1 sack self check top 4 at a level 1 or higher. Next card is a top 2 rearrange pay 1 climax swap. Very good climax swap profile. We've seen that a billion times. Does not have a soul trigger like Ina, but does get to be 1500 power. We got this Nijika with her staring into the camera, which is a 3k memory kick backup. Always nice to have that available. We have, if you have another Nijika, when you play this level 0, it gets 2k, so it'll be 35, and then it's a drop search. The drop search can search for anything. The power condition is just Nijika locked. And then we have Nijika's sister, plus 1k to all Hichiri and Nijika, so all Bocchis are Nijikas during your turn. And then you can tap it to give any character stock kick. So you pop your opponent's bottom stock and put their character in stock, so it hard removes a card from the board.
The flavor's so good, she supports her sister.
It could have done anything.
No, it's just
I mean, that's a good effect, though.
It is a good effect, yeah. It
good
is
for
a
the flavor.
1/0 and not a level 0, which makes it harder to toss in
Yeah,
a
it is.
deck. But it is what it is, as we say. And we're at about 45 minutes, so I'm going to cut it here, and we will be back tomorrow with red and green. Kind of a fucking 3-color set.